Good morning. Welcome to the December 11th edition of our Cotton Export Sales Report. I'm Pat McClatchy. We want to review the numbers that came out just a little while ago for our weekly export sales. Let's start with cotton. The cotton number was a good number. We've seen good numbers in cotton in recent weeks. The number comes out at 199,200 running bales. That's up 19% from the previous week, and that's pretty even for the last 4 weeks. So we've had good numbers for the last month. The breakdown shows India taking 77,200, Vietnam taking 34,100, and South Korea taking 27,900. So that's the cotton number. I just did a monthly teleconference, so we're a little later on this. At the time cotton, the export sales came out, it was up 64, and now it's at about the same place. We're trading around 60.20. We got up as high as 60.50 in the March cotton. Let's go now to our breakdown on wheat. The wheat number was 442,300. That is up 34% from the previous week, and it's up 16% over the 4-week average. The breakdown shows Japan taking 122,400, Philippines taking 64,600, Italy taking 62,700. The reaction there, at the time this came out, wheat was actually down 6, and now the last thing showing on the March wheat, down 6, so we haven't changed with this report. Going to corn, corn was 962,800 metric tons. The breakdown shows, it shows that that's down 18% from the previous week, but up 9% over the 4-week average. Japan took 595,600. And then Mexico took 244,400. South Korea took 122,100 metric tons. The reaction, corn was down 2 cents just before the report, and now corn moved back to unchanged. So a little bit of a positive movement there. And finally, soybeans. The soybean number was 810,300 metric tons. That's down 31% from the previous week and 22% under the 4-week average. And this is a switch from what we've been seeing. We've been seeing China being the #1 taker in soybeans. Now it appears that Spain took 257,000, China took 217,000, and Japan took 74,700. At the time, soybeans were up 4. Now we're looking at the March soybeans down 3.5, so pretty close to where it was. Just looking at these markets and what we've been having recently, starting off first with the grains, we overnight in corn just went up and tested our highs of the last few months. We're not far from that in the soybeans now. The wheat had such a good run up off weather concerns internationally and in the U.S. That market had a very good move up and topped out about 2 weeks ago. Some of the concern about the weather seems to be abating, and the market is starting to move down. But it had such a good move up that it's correcting itself now. What to expect there? December's typically are choppy months for grain and oilseed, so this could be just an up and down type configuration as far as prices go for soybeans, corn, and wheat, although wheat feels sort of toppy. Cotton market. In looking at the cotton, we've been in a sideways market there going over the last month. We're very close to the higher end of it right now. If we can take out the recent high, which was made about a week ago at 60.91, and right now we're at 60.25. If we can take out that high, especially if we can close there, we can get some follow-through buying, possibly seeing some of the commodity funds coming in, either covering some shorts or buying the market, and that could start things moving up for a rally of a couple of cents. But we've mentioned this before, the seasonal tendency for cotton clearly is right at the end of November, right at the beginning of December, we typically find our seasonal low, and then we move up through the month of December into the first week, maybe into the second week of January. That's what normally happens, and this market's acting like a normal market with regard to seasonal. So expecting the market to hold, but at some point to move up. That concludes our meeting for today. Thanks for joining us at the Ag Market Network for our export sales weekly review. Thank you.